Hello, everyone.
Happy Thursday.
Happy Thursday. Welcome back to the Sonic official live streams.
Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah, it's looking a little bit different here today. We are actually in a new office, and we moved very recently. That's part of why we weren't able to stream a couple weeks ago, and that's why still looking a little bare here.
Yeah.
Over the coming weeks, months, years, this is going to transform into something a lot more exciting.
It'll hopefully be really cool and not just this corner.
Yeah, but for now, we've got just the two of us doing a pretty casual stream today because we've been busy with Superstars coming out in a couple weeks, and we've got our good old pal Sonic here with us.
Our good pal, whatever version of Sonic this is. He's a little off model. He looks kind of scary, but we love him.
He's been around for a while. This statue came down from the San Francisco offices like 8 years ago now. And I don't know how long he was there. He was there a while, too.
This guy has to be from the early 90s. Mid-90s, maybe. He's a little beat up. He's missing some of his tail, or spine, or whatever it is.
It's fine. He's cute. How's everyone doing? Let's see. Chat, I need to know. Can you press 1 in chat if you made it to either the London or the LA Symphony shows? We were both at the LA one this past weekend.
We went to both the 3:30 and the 8 p.m. showings.
Mm-hmm.
They were very, 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 very awesome.
Yes. I know some of you were there because I was able to meet some of you, which was incredible.
That's right. We took a lot of pictures.
Mm-hmm.
We even signed autographs. That's crazy.
See, someone's going to San Antonio. That's exciting.
We have a few friends going to the Boston show.
Mm-hmm. I know a lot of people going to Chicago. I was going to try to go to the Chicago show. That one would have been extra meaningful for me because before I joined at Sega, I lived around the Chicagoland area and I saw a few gaming symphonies in the same auditorium hall that the Sonic Symphony is going to be at.
It came full circle.
I know, now it's like a show that I helped produce is going to be in the same room of the shows that kind of like inspired me to bring up this project here in the first place.
That's wild.
But
I'm trying to get my parents to go to the Milwaukee shows because that's just closer to my family.
oh my gosh, I know. I want my parents to go. I think they'd be a little overwhelmed with the rock portion.
The rock portion might surprise them. They come back from intermission. But you know.
You know, it'd be fun. It would be great.
They'll go with the flow. They're cool.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can make it to some other shows because it really was just so fantastic.
We're actually listening to some of the 30th music right now. If you're tuning in and listening.
I know, I have seen some people ask, like, are we going to see a version online of the Symphony Tour? Are we going to get albums? Are we going to get digital versions of that? And that's all still a little TBD. We're trying to see what we can do. We might try to see if we can get a streamed version of one of them to put up a little bit later in the season. We're going to explore making an album with kind of this season 1 tour that we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
That would all be a little bit later, but we know that there are requests for it, and that's so cool. We're seeing what we can do.
It's so exciting. I mean, we're wearing merch right now.
We're wearing some of the merch, which there is a merch shop. I know, London, you all showed up and bought all of the merch within the first show.
Way to
go. Way to go. Also, we are so sorry for everyone at the later show that you weren't able to purchase. We do have a merch shop now so that you can buy that. You can still grab all of this. You can grab it, I believe, even if you didn't go to the shows.
Mm-hmm.
It's very comfortable. It's very warm.
I will say, I do like this. This is nice.
Yeah, I'm wearing the hoodie, and it is quite cozy. I don't know if it's because it's 90 degrees in LA right now, but I think it's just a good soft hoodie. And, like, the art is incredible.
I love that art. Conductor Sonic.
I know. This was
And
made...
the Chow, it's for you.
The Chow was for me. I was like, when I requested this art, because for the 30th it was just Conductor Sonic, I was like, can we get some of the other characters, like the Chow, and get them in the art?
This Chow right here.
I know, Trumpet Chow.
I played the trumpet in school. This guy, he's me.
I was in choir in middle school.
That's
so
you.
That's me.
You're one of these guys.
That is canonically me.
I did trimester choir.
Ooh,
but then my voice dropped. And I no longer had a beautiful voice.
Shout out to Oopsie. So true.
Shout out to Oopsie is the best. Oopsie won the race. Oopsie won the karate match.
It is kind of funny. The Chow intermission that became like the Chow medley in this season of the Symphony Tour is based off a Chow that I raised. Like that's my footage. And I forgot that I had named a Chow Oopsie. That is named after a real life friend of mine. So it was very surreal to sit in the Dolby Theater and hear people cheering like, "Go
Let's
Oopsie!"
go Oopsie!
And absolutely popping off when he won the race. And I was like, man, I wish my friend was like actually in this room right now for this.
That was definitely one of the bigger like shouts of the show. Oopsie!
So if you're going to a future show, please shout, scream, cheer for Oopsie. He's doing a great job.
Do you all work for Sega? We do. We did not just randomly hack this account and start streaming from this room.
That is something we would do, though.
Yeah, no, we're both on the social media team.
That's so funny.
Just figured we'd clear that up.
Do you have any Sonic Speed Sim news? We don't have any news on stream today. This is a very news-light stream. We're kind of just doing...
We just wanted to test it out.
Yeah, we're doing sort of like a podcast style today.
New room, you know?
Yeah, we'll chat about the Symphony a little bit more. We do have Sonic Superstars coming out in under 2 weeks now. It's 12 days away.
Wow. Wow.
That's exciting. Our next stream will definitely be Superstars related. We'll probably do some co-op on stream.
Oh, that's going to be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't done a good co-op in a while.
Yeah.
And if we hopefully get this room set up a little bit more, we'll have our regular guests on.
Mm-hmm.
Kenneth, Jasmine, Mike. And then we can do 4-player co-op.
Yeah, we thought it might be, one, a little bit ambitious to try to do our full stream today.
Yeah.
We are still in the process of moving. We don't have everything set up. We just kind of set up this within the past few hours, so this is already a miracle.
I mean, if the camera were here looking this way, it'd be real sad looking.
Yeah.
But...
I know. Mike is still out traveling. He's been
Mm-hmm.
traveling for the past month or so. And he did say that he misses everyone, so he'll be here next time.
Yeah. Don't worry, there will be good reads and there will be neato things.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of them, probably.
Yeah. Like, he's been traveling a lot. He and I were both in Denmark a few weeks ago, and then he traveled to London, then he went to a New York Comic-Con, and then he went back to London for another trade show, and then he'll finally be home for the next stream.
Wow, he's going to be exhausted.
So,
all over
shout-outs
the
to
place.
Mike.
Let's go, Mike.
You're waiting for Sonic to blink.
Yeah.
I hope not.
Let us know if he does, because we'll be out of here.
I would be so scared if that happened. Have you played the Final Horizon? I actually have not had time to play the third update myself yet. That is going to be like my weekend project this weekend. Because last weekend I was fully on Symphony mode.
Yep.
This week it's been like Superstars, trying to wrap up everything ahead of our launch. So I will be able to play the Final Horizon soon, and I'm so excited because I've been watching people play it.
It looks so fun.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to play as the new characters.
I
Well,
know.
returning characters that haven't been playable in a long time.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, when I saw the Cyclone.
Oh, the Cyclone.
I know.
And it looks so good. You can just...
so good. You can just zoom.
You can just zoom
it
wherever
goes
you want to go.
so fast.
And he has his little wrenches. I think that's so funny.
And Amy with like her fortune cars that turn into a motorcycle.
She's got like a little one-wheel thing going on. I love that.
It looks so good.
Good for her.
I am someone who always loved like jump quests in games. So I know that the towers have been a little bit difficult.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm kind of excited for that. I like a challenge.
I'm a bit of an outlier. I do like my Sonic games to have a little bit of a platforming challenge.
Mm-hmm.
I like the jumping and I like the landing.
Mm-hmm.
And even if I fall from, way high up and I have to start all over again, I'm really not that mad. I think of it as like a challenge,
We'll see.
I won't break. I'm strong.
Will you break through it all?
I will break through it all, you better believe.
Oh my gosh. And I mean, there's also just an entire new album worth of music for
like
this update.
40-something tracks, it's insane.
Oh my goodness, Otani-san sent me the album a while ago.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, here's the new tracks for the third update, and I open it, I'm like, Otani-san, you realize there's like 40 tracks in here. How did you do this?
That guy was cooking.
Mm-hmm. And it is absolutely incredible. The like revisited version of I'm Here, the vocal version of I'm With You, all the instrumental versions of the boss fights, like.
And we got to meet him for the first time at the symphony as well.
Yeah. There's only something like 8 more weeks until that little summary on that one streaming platform to tell you how much music you've listened to, and I think Frontiers is going to be kind of high for me.
I think it's going to be high for a lot of people.
The past 5 years, it's like your top listened to artist is Sega Sound Team.
Hey, it happens.
Yo, someone's saying we need an Oopsie plush.
Let's go Oopsie.
Completely agree with that. Oopsie.
You designed Oopsie. That's an appealing Chow design.
Oopsie and John. Are my 2 Chow plushie wants in this world.
I had one called Tiger, and I had another one.
That's cute. Little tiger.
I forget what the other one was called. I'd have to look. Oh, well, there's also Muffin and Cupcake from our adventure.
That's right.
We made Muffin and Cupcake on stream. You guys might remember.
Oh my gosh. Wait, that was so long ago.
I know. I haven't checked it on them. They're probably dead.
Why would you say that?
Just saying, you know. They're on a VMU somewhere. I don't know.
Oh my goodness. Someone asking who my favorite Sonic character is. I mean, if the Chow don't count, I don't know if they count as a character, because then you would have to choose like a specific Chow, and I can't choose between my children. Tails has always been a favorite of mine, and Bean is my underdog.
Bean is fun.
Bean is very fun.
Are we in a closet? No. So if my palm were the entire room that we're sitting in, we're only like here. There's all the rest of the room in front of us. Like a lot of it.
Yeah. This is actually very exciting. We have so much more space than we used to. And we're already kind of dreaming up how we want this room to look, but it's not going to happen overnight. So we will slowly be producing this, and someday it might have this massive transformation, and it'll look amazing.
Yeah.
And hopefully we'll be able to make even more content in here. Like, maybe there'll be more than just the Sonic official streams.
Maybe. Yeah, we could do a lot from this room. I mean, seriously, the potential is pretty crazy. I mean, look at how high our ceilings are.
Right?
They haven't been that high before.
We can stand up in here. We're not in a box.
And it's like temperature controlled in here. It doesn't get really hot in here, which is great.
Yeah.
I think we have a little bit better lighting probably.
I guess let's do kind of like a poll. Is there anything that you all would be interested in seeing beyond just kind of our Sonic official streams? Like, do you want to see more gameplay? Do you want to see like more skits? Is there anything in particular you wish you could see from within the Sonic team here?
Yeah, we're open to ideas. We'd love to change this up. I know we've been doing the same formula for a few seasons now, so we'll take all suggestions. Standing up, we made it. We sure did.
Let's go.
I mean, this guy, like, I could probably stand up next to him and still not be out of frame.
Right?
Like, because this guy's probably like 3 feet something tall. I'm only 5 something, so yeah. No, we've got standing room for sure.
Someone said more Tails tube. That's an idea.
More Tails tube.
That's an idea. Someone might be happy in the chat soon.
Skits. I'm seeing skits.
Skits would be great. Playing games like Sonic Speed Sim.
We did play Sonic Speed Sim once.
We did.
We can
do
play
that again.
Yeah, we can do it again.
Yeah, I would love to do more streams playing with the community.
Well, Superstars might be an opportunity. There is online battle mode.
True. We can do battle with you.
Yeah.
That could be fun.
I think so.
More TSR.
Or the other racing games we could do.
Or the other racing games.
We have all of them. I went through a lot of trouble to get most of the games that you can stream. There's very few that we can't play. Also,
very quick, I saw someone give a shout out to Cybershell. And I think that does deserve a very special shout out.
We posted a really cool video today, or rather Cybershell did, and we supported it. It's a Fang 101 that we called it, so it's a history of Fang. We know he hasn't been around for a while, and there's been a lot of new Sonic fans in the community ever since his last appearance in 1996. So we figured it would be a good time to recap for people who might not be aware that he's actually been a Sonic character for a while. He's just been kind of in hiding.
Yeah, like even seasoned Sonic fans may not know everything.
Yeah. unless you like really read some of the older comics. If you just played the games, you might not know he was kind of around.
It's true. So the full video is on Cybershell's YouTube channel.
Yeah.
We have a little sneak peek on our social channels, and we link to his full video. I definitely recommend checking it out.
It's really well done.
It is really well done.
Classic Cybershell fashion. Mm-hmm. It's PG.
It is PG. Apology accepted.
But it's really good. We worked hard on it.
His humor is
it's
like
so dry.
it matches my humor, and it makes me laugh. I remember the first draft he sent, I was cracking up.
It was in a really good spot, the very first draft.
Mm-hmm.
It was maybe a little long, we trimmed it up a little bit, but there's some really good information in there that even I wasn't aware of.
Mm-hmm. So, shout out to Cybershell.
Well done, Cybershell.
Golf claps. Let's see.
It's amazing to see you get more involved with fans. That was a good video. Yeah, we agree. We love doing that. We like to partner where we can. We love sharing fan art, like we do on the streams.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime we can boost you guys, it's only good for us.
Will Trip the Sungazer do a face reveal in Sonic Superstars at the end of the game? I don't know.
It's a good question.
That is a great question. Gonna have to play through the whole game, find out.
Trip the Sungazer. I forgot we announced this animal species.
Yeah. Which is so cool.
It is cool.
Like a sungazer, that's so cool.
There's never been, I don't think, Vector's probably the closest in terms of,
right,
reptile,
Yeah. And, sungazers actually roll into balls.
That's so
in
cool.
real life. That's so Sonic. How do you join the Sonic team? We do have a careers page. We are always hiring people.
There are hires, yeah.
It kind of depends on what you're looking for.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Check out the page, and maybe there's a place for you.
Bring back Sonic.
Where did Sonic go?
That's a terrifying question.
We lost Sonic.
Oh, no.
Sonic's out there somewhere.
The world may never know.
We could do a game marathon.
That would be really fun. Would we take breaks, or would it just be we're just playing every game? This is a 196-hour stream.
Have you seen what Argic's been doing?
What has Argic been doing? Is he speedrunning every Sonic game?
Yeah, and he's done it in 4 days or something.
Oh, yes, only 4 days. He sleeps, right?
I could be wrong. But
does he have a split for sleeping?
Probably. I don't know. But he's played most of the games.
Oh my goodness, Argic, please sleep. That's incredible, but please sleep.
Dev videos, behind the scenes videos. We do love our behind the scenes content.
Behind the scenes would be cool. We also want to start posting on our TikTok more soon.
That's right.
And I think once our office is a little bit more set up, it would be cool to do kind of a walkthrough here.
Yeah.
Cause
it's a lot bigger.
Yeah, it's a lot bigger. We're setting up a lot of cool stuff here. And yeah, that'd be fun to share.
Do you guys, this is a good question. Do you guys wear Sonic shirts as part of the Sega headquarters uniforms while working there? No, it is not a requirement. We don't have, uniforms for the office. We just happen to own a lot of Sonic clothing now and Sega clothing in general. So it is just kind of what we wear most of the time.
Yeah, even when I'm not working, even just out on the weekends, I'm probably still wearing Sonic and Sega gear.
We do try to wear a Sonic shirt on stream just to be relevant. It is a Sonic stream. We should be wearing Sonic clothing.
Right.
But no, there's no dress code beyond the obvious stuff like flip-flops in the office or whatever.
Unless it's Sonic Crocs.
Unless it's Sonic Crocs.
Which you can purchase. Another first-time chatter. Are you real Sega staff? We are. We are the Sonic social media team.
Oh, a lot of questions about that today.
Yeah, welcome to everyone new who may not know us.
Yeah,
that's exciting.
How many people are watching? We're doing really well.
So I see all of the hearts and party poppers on YouTube. Thank you for all of that.
Let's go.
And speaking of party poppers, related to the Sonic Symphony, today is Johnny Gioeli's birthday.
That's right, Johnny.
He was able to make it to the LA show, and he was incredible.
Actual rock star, knows how to work a crowd, a legend.
If you are a fan of Crush 40 or Johnny, please go wish him a happy birthday. Like, everyone in the stream right now, go wish Johnny a happy birthday. Let's just flood his inbox with love.
He'll love it.
He will.
He says it all the time.
Just happy birthday, Johnny. Either here, go find him on Twitter, wish him a happy birthday there. Just make sure.
Look at all the happy. Well, we've done it now.
Yeah,
Look at all the happy birthday, Johnny.
Let's
go,
Johnny. Oh my goodness. But yeah, the symphony shows. Let's chat about those.
All right,
like,
take it away.
Like, where do we want to start? Do we want to start with like the LA shows? Do we want to start with like?
Let's start at the beginning.
Final Destination, the beginning.
Katie, tell us the genesis of the Sonic Symphony show. Where did that come from?
I mean,
you have so many ideas up there.
Dude, my brain is a wonderfully cursed land of ideas. I did mention, like, I used to love gaming symphonies. Then I would go to them. I've been to probably like 4 or 5 at least outside of Sonic. And when I started here, I was like, Sonic objectively has some of the best gaming music in the industry.
Even when the games don't get good reviews, the music does.
So I was like, why don't we have this? I want this for us.
Yeah.
And I just kind of like asked around at the team, like, hey, is this something that would ever be possible? Could we maybe do this? And we did have someone who had worked on a different IP who was like, oh, I had helped with the symphony for a different IP.
That's right.
Like, I can talk to my people there. And I was like, yeah, can we do that?
Tell me more. Is it possible?
And the team was basically like, we can probably do this if you can do this. And I was like, I will make this happen.
It begins.
It begins. And
that person actually sat next to us during the first show.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. That's true.
So the 3 people that like kind of started it, got the ball rolling.
Yeah.
Were right there in the same row.
And he's now our director of lore here, which is very cool.
That's right. Not the one you've met, but his boss.
And this was way back in 2019.
Yeah.
So at the time, like, my mind was in on like the symphony tour idea. So I was like, I want this. I want to tour around the world so we can play Sonic music. That would be incredible.
It was a tour from the start, but then the world decided it didn't want that.
The world changed a little bit.
We know what happened. We don't need to dwell on it.
Right. We were starting our plans. We were coming up with music. I had made a very cryptic tweet way back in 2019 just asking people what their favorite Sonic music tracks were.
Oh.
Because, like, I had a set list in mind, but I wanted to make sure that we got favorites from the community, too. Because I know that, like, not everyone enjoys the same things. I don't want it to just be, like, my favorite songs.
Yeah.
Though I will say, it did align pretty closely with everyone.
I mean, you did get a Chow medley in there,
I did
so...
get a Chow medley in there.
I got one of mine in there, that's for sure.
You did?
I got Sunset Park Act 3 from Triple Trouble and the
Right.
Game Gear medley. I snuck that one in there.
That sounds so good with a symphony.
I didn't think it was possible.
That's crazy.
I didn't think the instrumentation, the way it like kind of like... I didn't think it was going to work, but it worked way better than I could have ever hoped for.
Right.
And we played the Game Gear medley at the start of the show, so...
Yeah. So yeah, we were going through all of that planning. We were talking about how to go about doing a world tour. And then things changed a little bit.
Yeah.
And the project kind of had to be put on hold for a little bit as we were like, okay, it's just going to be 2 weeks and then back to production. 2 months back to production. 4 months back to production. Until we realized we might not be getting this tour.
Yeah. What else can we do?
How can we still make this work? Because this is still a good idea. Sonic's 30th anniversary is coming up. How do we salvage, like, all of this great work that we've done so far? And that's when it kind of transformed into, let's do, like, the Sonic 30th anniversary concert on Sonic's birthday, still give that kind of symphony experience, but make it something that everyone can enjoy safely from their homes.
And suddenly it became a rock show, too. Because we were like, hey, we're recording it anyway. Let's get the live performance. Let's call Johnny. Let's get Crush 40
Let's get Crush 40. Let's get Otani-san. Let's get, like, special guests in there.
Everyone had a lot of free time.
Everyone had more free time than usual. It was great. It worked out wonderfully for us.
Yeah. And it was free. We achieved world peace for a little bit.
We did. It was incredible. And we worked with so many wonderful people. Like, it wasn't just Sega putting this all together.
Oh, we got fans involved. They helped us with editing.
Involved.
Sam, shout out to Sam.
Yeah, Sam made a lot of these videos that you saw, both during the 30th anniversary and the live tour.
Yep. We got Nathan. We got
Nathan. Oh my gosh, Nathan.
Oh,
Incredible. We had Soundtrack. They're kind of leading on the Symphony Tour now. They helped put together the 30th show as well. Shout out to Falk. I know a lot of you know some of his fan music that kind of got snuck into the official show.
Sure did.
A little bit.
Falk is sneaky.
And then after the 30th, we were like, that was incredible. Like, this was a good idea. Like, we still want to make this happen globally.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when we kind of got back into chats about, can we do a world tour now? Because it is getting safer. Like,
when the world opened up, the conversation started up again.
Mm-hmm. And like,
where's it gonna be? What locations?
Where's it gonna be? My top questions were like, how do we make sure it's safe?
How do we make it fresh? How do we make it new?
How do we make
so
it
it's not just the 30th anniversary show again.
Yeah, which we still wanted to highlight because those arrangements were incredible.
Oh,
they're
great.
Still incredible. We want to use those, and we know people love them.
Yeah.
But we also want to add more music because there's so much Sonic music. There's over 1,000 Sonic tracks across the years.
Yeah, we've barely scratched the surface.
We've barely scratched the surface. We know there are favorites from all of the games across every generation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do we bring as much of that to the table as possible? And, like, medleys are great because you can get more people's favorites in. You can cover more ground. But we experimented a bit with doing, like, single tracks or, like, 1 or 2 tracks.
And that works really well, too.
It worked really well. You can kind of go through the different generations of that track or just give more time to fully enjoy it.
Yeah.
Like, Sky Sanctuary. That was incredible. Another shout out to Sam for that video.
Oh,
I don't want to spoil it. I'm sure people might have seen clips of it online already.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not just Sonic 3 footage in there. That's all I'll say. It's amazing the way that it was put together. I love it.
That was my first time seeing it too, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those were a surprise for me during that live show. And I was like, oh my gosh.
Let's go.
Look, I didn't know that was there. That's great.
And even now, the tour is still kind of evolving. So we're still looking at other locations we might be able to add. We're still kind of evolving the set list a bit as we go. And yeah, we're hoping this goes on for a while.
And if you look, the 30th anniversary show is holding a 9.9 on IMDb, which is like about as high as you can go. There's only 45 votes, but almost a perfect 10. I think it's a pretty good concert.
Everyone could go on IMDb right now and give the 30th a 10 out of 10.
There's only one other thing that's got a 10 out of 10. I'm not going to say what it is,
yeah.
We can compete.
It is Break Through It All.
It's break through it all, but poorly.
Yeah. Something like that.
Something like that.
Can we get a symphony in Phoenix? Maybe. We are looking everywhere. I know Shota had made kind of, not a poll, but a survey to see where people would like the symphony to go to. So go find that. I think that's on his Twitter page somewhere. Fill that out. Let people know that you're interested. Because we're probably not going to go to a location if there's not interest there.
It's got to be Sonic fans. You got to be screaming. You got to be wanting for it.
Got to be screaming. And you're allowed to do that at this show. That's the other cool thing.
Oh, you can wear whatever you want, too. We saw cosplayers. Oh, it was amazing.
Were incredible.
People were all dappered up.
Yeah, I was sitting next to Shadow and Rouge. I was like, this is the coolest experience of my life.
I had a Sonic and a Rouge in front of me, I think. We were wearing our kind of like crew shirts from the murder of Sonic the Hedgehog. We were all kind of themed out.
Yeah, the whole team was there to show up.
Yeah.
So we appreciate them for that. Oh, that was incredible.
Ooh, speaking of music that could be added to this opening.
True, maybe. I think that would be incredible. Oh my goodness. I will say, ever since the 30th, I did ask if we could have the drowning theme at the end of the intermission to kind of like
get back to your seats.
Like,
get back
to your seats, and we still haven't done that.
You're gonna die.
And I also initially pitched doing the E-Rank music from Unleashed because I thought that would be funny. But I was like, if non-Sonic fans are there and a symphony just starts playing like that, they're gonna be so confused.
But when they're doing that little warm-up at the beginning,
yeah, Yeah.
You know that they like the strings are doing like their kind of like slow thing, and
Yeah,
then, like,
they could just do it then.
while they're just kind of waiting for the conductor to get ready, you know.
Which, shout out to the conductor. He was so much fun. He brought so much energy.
Yeah, he was getting into it. I don't think he was prepared for what the Sonic fans were gonna be like.
Right.
But once he knew, he was like, "Oh, okay."
Right,
And then
yeah.
he started, playing with the crowd a little bit. It was great.
I was so jealous seeing everyone at the London Symphony.
Mhm.
I was able to go to the Brazil Game Show one last year, which was kind of like our warm-up for this world tour.
Yeah, a little preview.
That was incredible. I'm not able to make it to Brazil Game Show this year, unfortunately. I wish I could go back. I was able to meet so many people last year, and just seeing 2,000 people watching the symphony there was incredible.
That's amazing.
But I couldn't make it to London. I was on a separate business trip at the time. But I was looking at all the pictures and videos, and it looked like so much fun. And then just 2 weeks later, it was here in LA. And I got to go to the rehearsals the day before.
Yeah.
And that was wild. I was
A
already
little show
getting,
just for Katie.
I was already getting emotional. Yeah, it was like me and Falk sitting in the audience. Just like, this
Woo!
is so cool, let's go. And
I was kind of like nervous.
You were nervous.
Well, when it was just us there, the day of the show, we got there a little early,
Mhm.
and they were doing one final rehearsal, and it was just us. I was like, "Oh man, I hope this doesn't like flop." Like I knew it wouldn't, but I was like, "How sad would it be if they're like trying to hype up the crowd and no one reacts?" Like I'm sure it's probably like a musician's worst nightmare when they're
Right.
up on stage and it's just like boos or like nothing. And I was like, oh no, I hope this doesn't happen to them because it's so empty in here right now.
Oh,
but then, of course,
no.
when the show happened, every seat was taken
Mhm.
and the crowd was into it the entire time. So all those worries were very quickly put to rest. But
Oh gosh, I'm not gonna lie. I got emotional a few times during that first show.
Mhm.
Just like once the countdown hit 0 and they started playing the Sonic 1 medley
Yep.
and everyone immediately started cheering, like instant tears.
I just love that everyone was on the exact same page.
Mhm.
Every moment of each song, every moment of the video that fans are supposed to react to, they did.
Yeah.
And it was like not just like a little couple claps here and there. It was like an eruption
Right.
of clapping and
Right.
cheering. It was just amazing.
Right. So if you are going to a future show, do not be afraid to clap and cheer.
Makes so much noise.
You're not being disrespectful for enjoying the experience.
They love it. It fuels them. They play
Mhm.
better when you do that. Because they're like, oh yeah.
Like if you want to stand up for the entire second half and rock out, you can do that. I
Rock
think
out.
everyone was standing.
People were in the aisles headbanging.
Yeah.
They were doing all.
Please do be respectful. Like,
No mosh pits,
no-
don't get
no
into
mosh
fights,
pits.
but
Try not to create fire hazards, but do get up, rock out, enjoy it.
yeah, go with your friends, go with your family.
Mhm.
It's just a good time.
Even go by yourself if you want to. Take yourself on a date. Like
Take
it's-
yourself, yeah, treat yourself.
It's fantastic.
Instead of listening to the music, on YouTube with your headphones, go see it live. Crush 40 live?
Crush 40 live.
Are you
Kellen
kidding
was
me?
there.
Kellen live?
We were
That was
so
insane.
lucky. Kellen is on his own tour right now. And like the stars aligned that he was going to be in LA and free the day of our symphony.
Man.
And we were able to get him in there, and oh my gosh, did he rock out?
Did he scream?
Did he scream? Oh my goodness. I never knew that Live and Learn featuring Kellen Quinn was something that I needed in my life.
Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
That man can sing,
That man can sing.
and he can hype up a crowd like you've never seen.
And he is one of the sweetest people I've ever met.
Yeah.
Like, while he was waiting to go on during the second show, I was waiting in the wings backstage, and he and I were just kind of, like, dancing.
Do a little dance back
We were
there.
just hanging out. He was so fun.
And they were all so nice to the fans because they
Mhm.
came out, they did signings, they did meet and greets. Everyone was just so nice.
Right.
It literally just like, it couldn't have been a better day.
Kellen is what you get when the stars align, exactly.
Oh my gosh, you're right.
Or collide.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was truly incredible. Was Quinn singing Live and Learn? We brought everybody out for Live and Learn.
That wasn't really like the plan. Kellen just
Yeah.
kind of got into it.
Right? Like, we had Crush 40 there, we had Otani-san there, we had Kellen Quinn there. Like, We had everyone come out for Live and Learn.
That was awesome. Yeah, that was like the final encore song.
Yeah, Kellen also sang Undefeatable for our show and Break Through It All. I've been watching the videos to kind of just relive the night.
I was gonna say, I wish I could go back in time and experience it one more time.
Because the next day it was kind of like did that really happen? Like, was this real life?
When you're like in it and you're like, you're almost working it, so you're like,
oh yeah,
you're not fully present. You're like, I'm here to enjoy it, but I'm also like making sure everything's going well.
Right, I was backstage like trying to take pictures, making sure that everything was going okay.
And it just kind of passes in front of you, and you're like, wait, no, come back.
Right, like
I want to enjoy you.
One more time.
Just for me, please.
But you truly can't beat the in-person.
It's so good in person. It's a different vibe. It's like they're singing just for you.
Right. I do think that if we can get like studio versions of the tour, that'd be incredible.
That would be amazing. Yeah.
Just get recordings of the live.
I wonder, I didn't really like, I was pretty close to the front most of the night or behind this scenes. I wonder how well the sound like traveled. Like,
right.
Because I don't know what it was like up in
Yeah, was anyone who went to the LA show at the Dolby up in like the higher balconies?
Yeah, did it rock just as hard up there? Like
I hope so. But also just like, what was the experience up there?
Yeah. Could you hear? Could you see? Like, what was up?
I didn't realize that room went so high.
There's like a fourth one that's like way up there.
There's a fourth one. There's so many balconies. That's crazy.
Oh, man.
They record the Academy Awards in that room, and now it's also been used to show I Am All of Me. Like, we did that.
We did that. Sonic has been on the Oscar stage, even if his movies haven't been nominated for any.
What's y'all's favorite Sonic music? Ooh,
oh, come on, man.
That's difficult. Let's do, what's your favorite classic track? Sunset Park, is that your favorite?
Let's go with that. That's a good one.
Favorite? What's your favorite modern track? Non-vocal.
Okay, non-vocal. I was just about to ask. Ooh, Music Plant.
Music Plant? All right. And then what's your favorite vocal track?
It's got to be Escape from the City. That's just the one that I just know front to end.
That's a classic.
That was maybe, most people sang along to all the songs, but that was the one where everyone was singing.
Right.
Like, even your parents are singing to that one. Like, everyone knows that song. It's so iconic.
I did really want to make that like a sing-along type video where you have the lyrics in case you want to sing along, and a little Sonic head bopping along
on
to
a little
the words.
snowboard.
Yeah. That would be cute.
I also really like Reach for the Stars. I mean, it's all so good.
It's really difficult to choose.
It's all so good.
Yeah. I think for me, classic is probably Starlight Zone from Sonic 1. Like, especially the symphonic version of that is so really good. Modern, probably Metal Harbor.
That's right.
I love me some ska.
Little ska.
Or Route 101. Like, if we get a medley of that, I'm trying to push for that later in the season. We'll see.
God, let's get a ska, arrangement.
Let's get, a big band arrangement of something. Like,
let's get some... Who do we know that plays trumpet?
I will find someone. And then vocal is difficult. I love Endless Possibility, but also...
Endless Possibility is really good.
Now I'm obsessed with the Live and Learn version with everyone playing.
Yes.
Like, how do you beat that? It's so good. There's too many good ones.
There's too many. You can't pick a favorite. It's so hard.
Oh my goodness. What is everyone else's favorite music in the chat?
Everyone had a favorite, though. I mean, you'd hear whispers from people in the row in front or behind, and they're like, oh, I love this one. Or they'd be like, this is my favorite. Oh,
let's go. One funny memory. I was able to sit by Sam, our moderator, and the video editor for much of the videos at the second show for the first half before I went backstage. And we were sitting there enjoying it, and I think it was during the Sonic 2 medley. Someone directly behind us was like, these videos are edited so crazy. It was just like talking about the video editing, and Sam's sitting there like, it's me.
Oh, wait.
What?
Emerald Beach.
Ooh.
And Tails Lab from the same game.
Sonic Battle music is so underrated.
Oh, it's so good. They remixed it for Generations, and it also is so good.
Dude, Sonic Generations knew what they were doing.
Oh, and Sonic R tracks. How can I forget? Those are some of the best vocal tracks of all time.
Those are some of the best vocal tracks. That
TJ Davis, Back in Time.
the Saturn medley was probably the hardest cut for me for the tour.
Yeah, we have it here. We
have it here. We played it here today to make sure that we still got it in because that is one of our favorites. Maybe it'll be added back into future shows, but we added so much new stuff that unfortunately some of the old stuff did have to be removed.
Sonic Battle noticed. I'm always noticing
so
Sonic
good.
Battle. I love that game.
Sonic Battle's incredible. I want to see Sonic Battle remastered. Oh, that'd be amazing.
Sonic Battle remastered? Even just a port. Just port some of the handheld games. Do something. A handheld collection. Please.
Oh my gosh, all the hearts.
Oh. Lots of love for Sonic Battle. Let's go. Woo! It doesn't matter.
Yeah, everyone requesting locations for the
Ooh,
symphony.
Knuckles Chaotix during the summer?
That was almost going to be in the 30th.
That's close, yeah.
That was on our list.
That's a hard one to cut.
Yeah. But yeah, anyone asking for locations, message me and or Shota on Twitter. Wherever you can find me, I will relay it. I will see what we can do. I am not in charge of picking the locations or setting that up, but I can be in charge of giving that information to them.
Oh, I am all of me. That one ruled during the show.
That one ruled.
I can't pick, guys.
What I'm made of? That was incredible.
Sonic Heroes has an underrated soundtrack.
It really does.
Frog Forest.
I mean, really, just Sonic music is incredible.
Just Sonic music. Yeah, we could gush about it all day.
Right?
I mean, we've been gushing about it.
Anytime someone says a track, I'll be like, oh yeah, I love that one. Oh yeah, that one is great.
We've been gushing for like 45 minutes.
I know.
There's just so much to talk about when it comes to Sonic music. We
Right?
didn't. Oh yeah, we didn't even cover Rush music. Oh.
I know. And then Sonic Superstars is also gonna have great music.
Sonic Superstars. That's
played,
coming up.
We played a new arrangement of the opening theme during the symphony.
That's right. We had brand new music at the show.
Which is the first time any Superstars music was played live like that.
Yeah. Probably.
It sounded so good.
Oh. June just rocking out.
June is incredible.
I don't know how June does it.
Right?
June is a madman that never sleeps.
Like, if you all haven't already gone and said happy birthday to Johnny, do that, and then also go over and tell June that he's incredible. And same with Otani-san.
And then tell him to go to sleep. Wish him a good night. Even though he's waking up soon.
He's probably still awake.
Yeah, he didn't go to bed. He didn't go to bed tonight.
They were just
Would love to see new tracks and guests at future shows. Maybe.
That's the hope.
That's the hope. That's the plan, yeah.
It's a lot to coordinate, and a lot of our special guests are kind of on their own tours, so it doesn't always line up perfectly with the Sonic Symphony.
I think the success of these LA shows and the London shows, though, it's going to get people's attention, and they're like, I want to play for your show.
That's the hope.
I want to play for your symphony. It's a good time.
Right? Are there any special guests that you would love to see at your location?
Who can we get? We know people.
We do indeed know people. Well, I'm Here, get a rock version. Ooh, that would sound incredible.
That'd be cool.
Nathan Sharp, TJ Davis, Aaron Weber. I'm going to message Aaron and ask if he will sing.
I've never heard him sing.
Maybe the world can hear him first.
I bet he's got it in him.
I bet.
He can do something. Well, get up on stage, do some backing vocals.
More Kellen Quinn. Seen a lot of TJ Davis, T. Lopes.
Oh, T. Lopes would be good.
Yeah. People unironically saying Aaron now.
Alright. Nathan, bring him back. Kid Cudi would be wild.
We can do a little trio of you, me, and Aaron. I'll play the triangle.
You don't want me to sing. Trust me.
Play a Sonic game like Sonic Mania.
We'll be playing a Sonic game like Sonic Mania in a few weeks.
Yeah. And by like Sonic Mania, it's actually Sonic Superstars.
Yeah.
Well, I hope T's able to make it to a show.
Danger Kids, Zebrahead.
T is the one who arranged the Sonic 1 medley as well as the new Sonic CD medley.
Mike Pollock's Eggman rap.
Wait,
good idea.
That could go hard.
I bet he can do it.
I bet he could. Oh, that'd be so much fun.
He's a performer.
He is. He's fantastic.
He'll do it.
Nate wants to battle. That would be crazy.
Mm-hmm.
He's great with live performances.
These are great suggestions.
Mm-hmm. Danger Kids. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, people want Mike to do the rap. It's catching up now.
Oh, that would be so fun.
A Chow chorus?
Yo. I could be a Chow.
You could be a Chow. You are. Well, you're a Wiz.
I'm a Wiz.
But you could also be a Chow.
Mm-hmm.
I've heard your little See? Chow.
The Jade Wisp met Sage this weekend.
That's right.
Yeah,
Whoa.
yeah. Ryan Barkley was at the show. I finally got to meet her in person for the first time.
Wow.
It was so sweet.
Look at you, two voice acting legends. The Katie Krasnowski, Jade Wisp. Whoa.
She is a legend. She's incredible. Hey, and let's not undersell me. I have also had wonderful performances such as the Think Girl in The Murder of
That's
Sonic.
right. Not a one-hit wonder at all.
Think. So I've had one spoken word of dialogue and a few.
Hey,
Incredible.
that's your toolbox.
Moving on up.
It works.
That is really funny.
You didn't know that? Sir?
That's you. That is me. For
You didn't know that?
any Murder of Sonic enjoyers, when you have the little Dream Gear pop up and it says "Think," that's me.
Oh, Lynn.
Lynn
The
would
Sonic
be
session.
crazy.
Yeah. Lynn would be great.
Oh, Lynn is incredible. I still remember when June messaged and he's like, "Yeah, we want to do
Just so casually.
we want to do like a cover of Continue with Lynn on vocals," and I was like, "June, what does that mean? Continue is not a vocal track. What do you mean you're gonna have a vocalist on there?" And then he sent it and I was like, "That's what you mean. That goes hard."
I have to listen to that again. I remember that rocking.
Mm-hmm.
That was a great track.
That was incredible.
Wasn't it scat? It was just like...
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah. So good.
Lynn is a legend.
Ooh, Kumatani-san.
Mm-hmm.
That would be good. Bring back Crush 40.
Koshiro-san?
Koshiro-san.
King of your stuff.
Yeah. Oh, so many fantastic ideas.
1OK Rock would be cool.
1OK Rock would be crazy.
I still don't know if I'm saying that right.
1OK Rock?
1OK Rock?
1OK Rock?
1OK Rock? You know what I'm saying.
We apologize if we are mispronouncing the name. Dreams come true, yo.
Dreams come true.
Let's pretty much get anyone associated with Sonic music is what I'm.
That's
what
more,
I'm
that's the vibe
gathering.
I'm getting. Yeah, I think we've run out of people at this
Right.
point.
There's not really an overwhelming, like one person we want this. We kind of just want everyone, which is great because I think that means any guest we get is special.
Yeah, these were great suggestions. Thank you. What else do we have to say, or are we good?
I don't know. We might be good. Like,
I think that's a good place to stop.
yeah.
I mean, we got some suggestions. We got to tell a good story. Superstars is coming up, so
Yeah.
I'm kind of out of news.
We're kind of just hanging out with everyone now,
Yeah, now it's just like this is just bonus time.
right? This is just hanging out because we missed you all the last week.
Mm-hmm.
Superstars is hype. I am really excited
Yeah,
to finally play through that.
I kind of missed like the Mania hype a little bit.
Mhm.
So this is like the closest I've gotten so far to that type of vibe.
Right,
And
right.
people are hyped for Superstars.
It's good.
Classic Sonic games are just solid.
I'm excited to play co-op
Yeah.
with the stream team.
Co-op is going to be great.
This will be so good.
And just like with Frontiers playing as our 4 characters,
Exactly.
Sonic, Tails, Knuckles, Amy.
This was a big year for Amy.
Big year for Amy.
Her 30th anniversary this year, and she's playable in
That's
Origins Plus and Frontiers and Superstars. Like,
Her birthday's my
She's
sister's
winning.
birthdays. And it's when Sonic died.
it is when Sonic died, canonically, and the birth of Sonic the Hedgehog, because it was Amy's birthday. What a good day.
A lot happened on that day.
Mm-hmm.
September 23rd. Mark it on your calendars. Look at this guy.
I keep looking.
Has he blinked yet?
I know. Whoever said, does he blink, I keep looking back now. Because I keep thinking that I'm seeing something out of the corner of my eye, and it's freaking me out.
I don't get to see, I have to look down to see his mouth.
Yeah. It's got a little side smile there. Sonic Superstars medley at the Symphony? That is the plan. Wow.
He's kind of hollow. Nothing in there.
Maybe a bit later in the season we'll try to get a proper medley of Superstars music in there. Because there's some fantastic music to play around with there.
Yeah, I mean, we've been posting some of it.
Mm-hmm. Even Frontiers with this new update, I would love to get some of that music in there.
Absolutely.
So yeah, Symphony might be evolving, and they'll try to share all the new music where we can.
Breaks it. I won't break. He's sturdy. I carried him in here. He's only like 20 pounds. Actually, you know what? This might be like his canon height. He's about like 3 feet, right?
He is about 3 feet, yeah.
This is about how tall Sonic would be.
This is Sonic.
This is pretty accurate. This is actually similar to the stand-ins that they used for the movie.
Yeah.
They've got the blue, like,
Mm-hmm.
wax figure kind of thing.
True. So true.
It's kind of cool. What's up?
Are we able to buy him? Unfortunately, no. He is one of a kind here.
Yep, we don't even get to keep him. He stays in the office. He's a fixture of the office.
Maybe. I can carry him.
Katie, I think I noticed you were just walking out of here with the 3-foot Sonic statue.
No, you wouldn't.
Where are you going?
Is the Symphony going to be purchasable on digital music platforms in the future? TBD, but we're going to try. Where do we ask for locations for the Symphony? You can reach out to me or Shota Nakama on Twitter. Or MGP Live also works.
Or Sonic Symphony.
Or Sonic Symphony. There is a Sonic Symphony tour Twitter and Instagram. Just reach out to one of us and we'll all chat.
Shout it out there on the internet. We'll find it.
Sam, thank you for the Symphony tour link.
We were on CBS LA News. The Symphony was
Oh, yeah.
covered there. Yeah.
Yeah, incredible.
That's crazy. That's like when we were in the LA Times for murder.
Right? That is wild.
We've
Being
been
in actual publications for the murder of Sonic,
Wow.
the Symphony, and just so many
We've done a lot
games and
here.
crazy projects. Yeah. Like, Sonic Team is doing a lot right now.
That is just
I mean, just this year.
the outpouring of content.
This year we had the murder of Sonic, we had Origins Plus, we have Superstars, we had
Symphony.
3 Frontiers updates,
Yeah.
we have the Symphony, like, we had Sonic Prime.
You thought last year was crazy just because we released our AAA game? We kept it going.
Like, that right there is 6 major things.
We've got the Fast Friends Forever comics
We've got
going
the
on.
Fast Friends Forever comics.
That's a lot of, like, not opportunities, content. Not the word I wanted, but a good substitute.
Yeah. Have you guys visited Sega Japan yet? I did actually visit Sega Japan earlier this year in May. I took an extended vacation because I hadn't done that in the 4 years I'd been here, and went to Japan. And while I was there, I got to head to the office and work out of there for my final week in Japan.
I'm still waiting for the work excuse. Don't have those vacation days, unfortunately, but I will make it to Japan one day. It's definitely on my bucket list.
Crazy.
They've been here. I've met a lot of them. I need to go. It's my turn to visit.
Yeah.
I have a question.
Oh my goodness.
Ask your question.
Wait, I see Katie. I hope you enjoyed the roll of Sonic stickers. Oh my goodness, Manuel. Thank you.
That was you!
That was you!
That was you!
Oh my goodness. I was running around and someone had a roll of these really cute Sonic head stickers and asked if I wanted one and then just gave me an entire roll. And I became like the rainbow fish. Everyone who saw me was like, where'd you get the stickers? So I would hand one out. And I think you'll be happy to know that I gave one to every single member of the band, everyone in the staff in the back. So you may not have seen during the second half, a lot of them actually had the stickers either on their guitars, their bass, their shoes. They were enjoying those.
Those stickers were a hit.
And then I was handing them out to people afterwards, and I kept some for myself because they're cool.
I was gonna say, you had like 2 left.
I had like 2 left. I'm like, these are mine. These are in my pocket now. I can't give away all my scales. But yes, thank you so much. That was so kind. People were giving me like little gifts and prizes. I got a cute little Conductor Sonic sticker.
They're
that was
thanking you for
fan-made.
the symphony.
I got like a little symphony postcard. Oh my goodness. I got little Chow pins. I put one on. I put the Hero Chow on. They're so good. So thank you all so much if you stopped by and said hi. I'm sorry I was running everywhere. I tried to take some time to say hi to everyone because it just means so much that you all showed up.
There were some people that we missed too. I couldn't believe it.
I know.
I'm sorry we couldn't say hi to everybody. We had so many friends there.
I know. It's like I wish I had like kind of a meet and greet section, I guess.
We should have done like a meetup something.
I know. It's like no one's gonna want to meet me. Like there's the VIP meet and greet. Like I can help make sure
we're
people
not
are
as
okay
cool as
there.
Crush 40 or any of those guys. They don't want to meet us. We're just the social people. June's Sonic and Shadow guitars are so cool.
And I love that he was swapping out which guitar he was using.
Yeah,
like,
I
based
love
on
when he
the
does that,
games.
yeah.
You can do a panel at a con. Yeah, if it makes sense, I would love to do that.
Sure could.
I'd love to show up to more stuff. Are you planning to visit us in Canada? There is the Toronto show.
Toronto?
I have honestly been meaning to go to Toronto for like 4 years now to visit people there.
I like that city.
Maybe I can make stuff align? Finally? Maybe.
Maybe.
TBD. We'll see. It's unfortunately a little bit difficult to go on the tour with everyone.
Trust me, Katie would want to be at every show if she could, but we also have our day-to-day jobs to do.
Right. Like, if Sonic Superstars was not coming out in 12 days, I would be at Brazil Game Show to show up for both of those.
Mm-hmm. Do you guys run the Twitter? We do run the Twitter. That's us.
Ooh, yeah. We're Sonic.
We kind of are.
Mm-hmm.
When I sign in, it says Sonic the Hedgehog.
Yeah. Are there plans for future symphony tours? Nothing like hard set yet. We were all talking about like how great these shows have been. We would love to do more, but that's future.
Yeah, right now we're just in the post show. We're still buzzing about how great it was.
We're in the post show, but we're also like in the current tour. So we're focusing on that, and then
one show at a
love to do
time,
more.
probably.
What's the meaning behind the Chow post recently? I think it's kind of self-explanatory.
That's self-explanatory. That's not you?
That's me.
That's me.
Like, they kind of just took my brainwaves and made it a post.
I mean, yeah. Sometimes, if you ever see me just zone out, that's what's happening.
Mm-hmm. Originally, I wanted to get the Chow, like, play with the cymbals. Because that's actually accurate for my brain. That's kind of what goes on constantly in there.
A little dance, though.
Yeah.
That too.
We are not going to Brazil for Brazil Game Show, personally. A few people from our team will be there. The Sonic Symphony will be there. So
We would want it to be, yeah.
we will be in good hands there.
We did see Fidel.
Yeah.
We did see Fidel. Got pictures, actually.
Yes, you can. Please feel free to DM about symphony locations if you're not comfortable sharing your actual location.
Whose idea was it? Who came up with the Sonic stream? Probably Aaron.
Yeah, I think it probably did start with Aaron years and years ago, back in like 2015 or so.
Before us, there was Aaron, a bunch of other folks.
Yeah.
Probably like 2 or 3 years before we joined. Yeah.
And we kind of just took the torch and ran with it.
Yep. It's a big legacy to live up to, but I think we've done it.
It's kind of that, like...
We've definitely gotten in a better room now.
It's kind of that, like, I made this. You made this? I made
this.
this.
Sorry, Aaron.
Shout out to the Season 1 team.
Mm-hmm.
I joined here on Season 3.
I joined at the very end of Season 3.
Yeah.
Well, halfway through.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Did the Sonic statue blink? You have to tell us if he blinked.
Guys, I'm not looking. I'm looking at the chat. I mean,
I'm trying not to look, because if I look, I will be scared.
I'm pretty good at staring contests, but
It's probably a good time to start wrapping up.
I think so. Yeah,
I mean,
I keep looking at the clock and I'm like, oh wow, we've been
feel
talking
like
a while.
we can chat and tell stories all day. There's so much to chat about.
This is just what we do on a daily.
Right.
We talk and then we're like, oh, it's 8 o'clock. We should go home. It's time to eat dinner.
He didn't blink, but he did wink. Oof.
Oh.
He's staring at me.
Ooh, Sonic.
Please don't. I'm scared. This was a nice chill stream. This was a good test stream in our new office, which is exciting. This is our first stream in our new office.
This is the first one.
This is history.
It's probably not gonna look like this again,
Like,
but
this week was so historic.
yeah.
We had like the first Sonic Symphony in LA at the Dolby Theater.
First stream in the new office.
Ah.
Milestones. It's a new era.
Not the first like tour date, but that was still in September. In the past month.
When do streams happen? Good question. Unless we cancel it, it is every 2 weeks on Thursdays at 2 p.m. Pacific.
Which we've only had to skip once this season.
Yeah,
And
we've been very consistent.
it was for a good reason.
Yeah.
Moving offices that's big.
It's a lot of work.
That's a lot of work.
We gotta move this guy. These were already here, actually.
I was also not on the same continent while that move was happening.
Yeah, yeah.
So we were kind of all over. Mike and I were halfway across the world. The rest of the team was moving offices.
It just wasn't gonna work.
Yeah.
We
But we're
could
here
have
now.
tried. We did do it last time.
We did do it last year,
But there were audio issues. It was a mess. We just figured,
It
we'll just
was 11 p.m. for Mike and I at that time.
do it. Yep.
But yeah.
But no, other than that, and I think we've only had like a couple virtual streams.
Mhm.
Most of them have been in person because
Yeah.
then dialogues like this happen.
Right? Right.
And then next thing you know, an hour's gone by and you're like, whoa.
Mhm.
How many people worked on moving? It was a whole office.
Yeah.
All like 50-something people.
Yeah, there's about 50 people in the Sonic office now,
And we're still
which is wild.
going for it.
That's like twice as much as it was a few years ago. Incredible.
Okay, so this playlist actually has played twice now. This would be the
Ooh.
end. So I say we wrap it up at the song here and we go into the outro.
Alright.
Not to cut anything
the
short.
music has canceled us.
The music, yeah. That just feels like an appropriate place, at the end of the playlist.
Yeah.
And then we'll hear the Game Gear medley one more time.
This was a great little chat. Thank you all
Yeah.
for showing up today. Thank you for showing up to the Sonic Symphony. Show up again in a couple weeks when we play Sonic Superstars, which you can play on October 17th.
Yeah. And then we'll be here 2 days later on the 19th.
Yeah. But until then, we hope you all have a wonderful couple weeks. We missed you. It's great chatting with you again.
All right.
Thank you, everybody.
Thanks, everyone. It's been great. Thanks for joining us. Happy Thursday and have a great weekend. All that stuff.
Yay.
Where's the outro art? Get us out of here.